was hot. The flip flops were hot. So I walked outside campus trying to find an AT&T store to get my phone service. And I had no Google Map back then, so I walked the wrong direction.
Oh man.
Walked to the countryside, where I said there's no way AT&T. This is downtown, and AT&T store is there. So I had to walk back past my school and all the way down to the downtown area, and I had language barrier. Oh, I spent probably people usually spend 20-30 minutes in the store to get a new phone plan. Like I spent a huge amount of time there trying to understand, compare, and I don't even know. I was scared of asking questions, and whatever I asked, I don't even understand half of it to get the right plan. And when I get back, I know I had some issue with it, and then I don't want to call customer service because understanding people in person was already difficult for me. Not be able to reading your lips and just hearing from the phone, and sometimes it's not very clear, is not gonna do me good. So I had to wait until my roommate come home come back to the dorm from her class and ask her to call and then explain to her what's going on, and from that experience was memorable. So it was like 16 years ago. I can still remember that. And when I brought up to this project, I was one of the few on the Panda Mobile who speaks Chinese, and that had brought me back to that moment when I walked hot summer weather to get my first phone plan in the U.S. And I know now people don't do that because they have WhatsApp, they have WeChat, they have Google Map on their phone. They probably won't go through all of that in extreme, but still to benefit them even a little more. Maybe that's what we could do. Yeah.
So why the University of Kentucky versus all the colleges on the West Coast? You know, the West Coast has a big Asian populations. There's Texas, like Kentucky's like it's so random to me.
Yeah. So I one that was one of the schools that I qualified for. So my language test and my ACT test was just regular. My language test actually is a little bit better than a lot of people at that time, but my ACT I didn't do too well. I got 20, I think. So I applied for probably 10 schools, and Kentucky was one of the ones. And then at that time, nobody knows what major is and what I'm gonna study, what I'm gonna do in the future. So I just based on listening to the teacher in the international school, they were saying that, hey, you seems like your attention to detail, and then you're a quiet girl, and then you study very hard, and you are smart. You seems like you can be a good pharmacist. So let's sign you up for a pharmacy program. So Kentucky actually has the best pharmaceutical program in the world. I mean, in the U.S. So applied for biology major in pre-pharm, and then end up finding out that I'm already scared of bugs. I'm scared of everything, like reptiles, frogs, and snakes. And teacher brought to biology class. Of course, I got a C, and all the books that I had to read and terminologies. So I just feel like one, it's probably not my passion, and two, I'm not really good at it. And later on, if I have to sign up for a class to dissect those animals, I'm going to fail. So I did a quick pivot into finance because I know that whether I pursue finance or not, having a finance skill to manage my own money is always good. So
And before going to UK, like were you already a big basketball person? Did you realize what a big basketball school Kentucky was?
I heard
Mm,
it was one of the topic
mm,
when you share, hey, I'm going to UK, and people, um, half of the people say, wait, you're going to United Kingdom, and then the other half say, oh, you're lucky, they have one of the best basketball
mm.
programs there. So I was there when John Wall was there.
Okay. Oh
So
wow.
it was pretty fun, memorable. You know, standing late at night waiting for student tickets and
Hmm.
all that. And then I went to my first football game too,
Mm.
and um,
But that was a culture shock going to a SEC football
oh,
game.
totally.
You're like, probably, what in the world is this?
Yeah.
Like,
So I remember my roommate took me. So basically, my roommate was my first American influencer.
mm,
She took me home for Christmas and
mm,
Thanksgiving.
mm,
Really nice in Louisville,
mm,
Kentucky. And then she took me to parties
mm,
and where I don't drink and I just watch
mm,
and take care of my roommate, take her home. And then also she took me to basketball games
mm.
and all those school events,
Yeah,
football
the
games.
social part of college. Yeah.
Yes. So um, she said, "Hey, we're going to a football game." I said, "What time is it?" "Oh, it's 1 p.m." I
Mm,
said, "Cool." So I was doing homework,
mm,
of course, at the time, and then it was like 9 a.m. and my roommate woke up and said, "Hey, let's go. It's game time."
like
So
you
what?
probably like what?
Yeah,
What am I missing here?
yeah. I thought the game isn't starting until 1, and then she said, "But we got pre
Got a
we got
pregame. Got a
pregame."
pregame.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
tailgate.
tailgate. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
That's
said, what is tailgate? And then when I got there, everybody started drinking in the parking
mm,
lot, and I learned about that, and
mm,
then suddenly realized why people are so crazy because
yeah.
they're drunk
Yeah.
already.
Oh, this is American culture they're talking about. So did you become a bourbon drinker in Kentucky?
No, no,
No.
I actually probably only drank once
Okay.
in Kentucky.
Okay.
Like I was really cautious. I have friends who, you know, like drinking every
Mm,
weekend and having those crazy house
yeah.
parties. Um, yeah, I was um outside of that.
Okay. All right. And so you have pretty good experience there then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'm pretty lucky to
Okay.
meet a few very nice friends.
So let's suppose there's a young lady, 18, 19 years old, somewhere in China now, and she's thinking about going to college in the United States. What advice do you have for this person?
Mm, I would say, mm, just be brave, have
Mm,
a strong mind, um, be open minded, and just have some fun, and um, socialize more, and you know, um, study is important for sure. You know, maybe like different people have
mm,
different study
mm.
standard, but definitely outside of that, enjoy life.